morning everyone, hope you're well. Welcome to Wednesday's video on Thursday. You know, sometimes you just haven't got your stuff together. So, not like anyone really notices, but I'm filming on a Thursday today, so it's going to be like double video, one today, one tomorrow. I'm actually having my coffee now, my gosh. Oh, sometimes it's just, you know, I don't know, sometimes it's a tough one. But how are you? Are you well? Have you had a good week so far? Let's have a cup of coffee together and a chat. My body is absolutely aching from body combat on Tuesday. We did a new routine. Oh my goodness. And then I did Pilates yesterday, and I think my quads are, you know, everything's done really. So I'm a bit slow today. So I thought I'd do a video today on, you know, you always do products that you're loving and stuff like that. I thought I'd do a video on products that I'm currently trialing out. So I don't know if I like them yet or not, or, you know, I may have just picked them up and used them once or twice. So I thought I'd share with you how I feel about what I've picked up and what I'm currently using. So, oh, and by the way, it was frosty this morning. Frost. It's nearly May and it was frosty. So I'm like, what? So I can feel your pain if you're like, where it's snowing or something and it's like spring. It's like, what is going on? Okay, so let's start. What have I picked up recently? What am I currently trying out? Number one, what I've been trying out since I got my hair done is the Loreal SmartBond. Now, this is a new type of conditioner that really strengthens and reinforces coloured hair, and it's specifically used in salons. And it protects and durably strengthens the hair fibre. It's, well, I've used it twice and it's amazing. Use it once a week in place of your usual conditioner, and it really helps put the nourishment back in your hair. Your hair will feel like it does when you've just stepped out of the salon. It's incredible. It's so manageable, so soft, so like, you know, bouncy and light, and gives it so much like nourishment, and it smells amazing. That salon service that you get, that smell where your hair and you're like, oh my god, and you can never recreate it again. This does wonders. So you wash your hair, you put this on for about 3 minutes, rinse it out, and your hair is going to be like silk. Amazing. I'd never heard about it before, SmartBond. So when I got my hair done, she said, do you want to put the SmartBond in? And I thought SmartBond was some sort of, you know, hair extension. I was like, oh, but it's a treatment conditioner, and it is excellent. The next thing I've been using is this body wash by the Beauty Kitchen. I picked this up the other day. It's completely natural, organic, Inspire Me body wash, brightening and toning, super soft, moisture packed for dull and tired skin, freshly made in the UK. It smells wonderful, really fresh, and because it's natural, it doesn't lather very well. And I think it's got grapefruit in it or something citrus, which can really disagree with a lot of people. And I put it on my chest, and my chest just went all speckly and red, and I was like, oh, okay, that's not going to work on the chest. So I wanted something in the shower, like I said, you know, after the gym I like something really clean, and I wanted something that's quite natural as well. And this, it smells gorgeous, you know, it smells beautiful, and the ingredients are all organic and natural. But well, it's got lemongrass, spearmint, vitamin C, so it's got lots of things in it that are purifying, and that's specifically why I wanted it. But I think I'm just going to use it like under my armpits to keep my armpits fresh and not the rest of my body. Yeah, I don't know if I'd particularly buy this again. I have to use it a few times and get used to it. It hasn't got, it's SLS free, no parabens, no synthetic fragrances. It's got nothing in it, so it doesn't give you that big lather. You have to use, I feel like you have to use quite a lot. So I think it's probably good for just the pits. And the next thing I purchased is on recommendation by Brianna Stanko. I'll put her link down below. This is the Glytone Exfoliating Body Wash, 8.8 free acid value. and she said this is really good and keeps her skin really smooth, because I use one of those puffs, but I don't use any actual scrub. Even when I use a scrub, I don't feel like it does anything. And I've tried this, and after one use, my skin was really smooth and soft. I didn't even need to moisturize, which is really insane. It smells so clean. It reminds me of like my auntie's bathroom in California, that kind of, I don't know, brings up these memories of like her shower gel or something, that kind of clean smell. It's really clean. It's kind of, so it says you massage over the entire body. It's a Glytone, and it's a Glytone, so it exfoliates with AHAs and things like that. And you know, you think to yourself that this isn't really going to do much, but it actually has worked really well. And I've seen already a huge difference. My really breaking out in my chest and my back. And I've used it once, and it's literally just, and I'm like, and I have to order this from the States because Brianna doesn't ship to internationally anymore. I'm like devastated because I want to, obviously I love her recommendations. I want to buy everything from her. Maybe I have to talk to her and ask her. But I found a website that ships to the UK, and I managed to get this. I would like a giant tub of this because I really like this. I think my body works best with these kind of exfoliants rather than like a granular one. Coffee break. Next is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment. Now, I bought this because the Retin-A, you know, sometimes I'm heavy-handed, I spread it all over and kind of really irritated my under eyes. My under eyes got really dry and crepey, literally just dry and crusted over. So this came to mind, the Creamy Avocado Eye Treatment, and it is literally, it's a thick avocado ointment, and you take a tiny amount and you rub it in between your fingers till it becomes invisible like an oil, and then you put it around the eyes. What's great about this is it doesn't travel, so it's never going to get into your eyes, which I always have a problem with. But let me tell you, this cleared up my dry patches under my eye in 2 days. Incredible. And now I don't have any dry patches under my eyes. It's really good. I was always put off by this because I thought it's really thick and, you know, greasy, but let me tell you, it just dissolves into nothing and just sinks into skin, and you're left with uber moisturized under eyes but no greasiness, and your makeup goes on really well. Someone asked me about that. Concealer goes on beautifully. I am so glad I picked this up because it is very good, and I knew it would sort me out. See my ribs, I'm like, with so many like crunches, I'm like, yeah, you're pretty, yeah, Shaz, shut up, I didn't go to the gym, boring. Okay, next up, you know, I'm obsessed with buying organic natural deodorants, and I literally picked this one up. It's the Dr. Organic Bioactive Skincare Organic Virgin Coconut Oil, aluminum free, SLS free, paraben free, alcohol free, non-pore clogging. I picked this up because it smells gorgeous. I love coconut, but it's not just coconut, it's like coconut and something else. It's really nice, and that's why I picked it up, because it smells nice. It's got all natural ingredients in, petroleum free, really good. It's so far I've just been wearing it like on the daily, not doing anything strenuous, and it's been fine. What makes it for me is I have to try out I don't sweat when I'm like hot or in the gym, or I kind of sweat during tense situations or nervous situations. I don't know, stupid things like that. But I'm wearing it today, and it's, you know, it's not wet, it kind of dry. It doesn't, like with the spray one, you kind of have to wait for it to dry. And so far it's nice. I have to give it, I'm trying it. This is what I'm doing, I'm trying it. So far I like it. We shall see. Next up is a foundation, and this is a drugstore foundation, L'Oreal True Match. I picked this up months ago because of Shannon Rose. She always wears it, and she looks amazing in photos. So I thought, I have to try it. So I picked it up, and I've been trying it actually, and it's really good. It's a really good foundation, especially when my skin's been peeling. I find that if I use Bare Minerals at the brush, it kind of brings up the skin. when I use this, I'm trialing the Real Techniques blender as well. When I use this, it kind of presses the skin down and makes me look like I've got perfect skin. And I'm really impressed, like really impressed at how it looks. So far, I've really been enjoying it. Like, every time I'm like, I put it on, I'm like, really? And it works with anything. Like, I ran out of my beauty blender and I was just using those little disposable ones, and it worked perfectly. But I'm now using this, which I have to use it a bit more. I don't know. I've been using this side, which I find a bit weird. I think I'm going to try using this side. But so far, I have been reaching for it. I think it's quite a nice foundation, and it looks quite natural as well. It looks quite skin-like, and it lasts really well as well. So yeah. And then last but not least, I just picked this up. It is, let me make sure I've closed it. Yeah, it is Bare Minerals. And I found this for like £5 in TK Maxx. A little sun matte. So it is a bronzer. Well, you can see it's got quite a reddish, and I thought this would be nice for contouring, but I think it might be a little bit reddish for that. Also, I thought it'd be good to mix in with Bare Minerals in the summer when you want to change the colour and get a bit warmer. And I also thought it's nice if you want a matte look as well, because my ambient lighting is quite glowy, so maybe I want a matte look. And for the price, I couldn't resist it. So far, I think you have to use it sparingly. I don't think it works for contouring because it's too terracotta. But for bronzing, it gives a really nice natural, it's almost like got a pink tone to it. So it almost looks like sunburn, but nice bronzy. You have to apply it in a decent way. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I've always wanted that. It's a really good bronzer from what I've heard. And to find it in TK Maxx is always a plus. So yes. Let me know what you're currently trialing, if there's anything you think I should pick up, and let's see if these make it into my favourites, or if I carry on using them and I change my mind or not. What am I saying? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh dear. Anyway, I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I shall talk to you tomorrow probably. Bye.